Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Clara Z and I do videos on luxury handbags and fashion items. So as you can see from the title of today's thumbnail, I'm going to be talking about the LV Multi Pochette, which is the bag I am currently wearing. So I believe there have been multiple reviews and reveals on the internet, including my friends Fashionably Amy and Kat L. If you haven't seen their videos already, I would highly recommend their videos. They call this their pandemic bag. And I can understand why they've been calling it the pandemic bag because it's functional, it's carefree, and it looks chic. However, I kind of like to think of this as a transformer bag because there's so many ways you can wear it and you can mix and match the items to suit your style and your taste. But there are already a lot of reviews on this bag, so I wanted to look at this bag from a different angle, especially for people who may already own the coins purse, the Mini Pochette, and of course the Pochette Accessoire. And to add, some people may already even own the bandolier strap. So this is actually something you can put together on your own. So why go through the trouble to go on a 3-month waiting list? And yes, I had to wait for 3 months because the factories in France had not reopened yet to wait for this combination. So I'm going to do a brief comparison of all the different SLG items to compare to the components of this bag and give you a bit of the thoughts of why you would still want this bag or why you would want the SLG instead of this bag. So let's get started. So let's start with the LV coins purse. So if you are familiar with Louis Vuitton, some of you may already own this round coin purse. However, you'll notice on the LV Multi Pochette there is also an additional coin purse, and there are a few differences which I will point out to you in this video. You'll notice that the coins purse is actually flatter and it has this additional hook that you can use. You'll notice that the coins purse is flatter versus the one on the Multi Pochette, and in addition it has this additional hook if you want to use it as an ornament for your bag or if you want to clip on any of the D-rings for your bag. So the sizes are the same as you can see here in terms of the width and the height. However, what I have noticed that despite this one being slightly wider, as you can see it has the gussets on the sides here versus the coin purse, which is just wide open. Actually, what is really interesting is that you would think this one actually carries more than this. However, because of the gussets that you can see on the side here, it kind of restricts what you can put inside. So just as an example, I have my AirPods Pro here, and if I try to fit that in, it's a very tight fit, and I can hardly just zip that up. However, if I wanted to put this in my other coins case, which doesn't have the gussets to take up space, I can put that in easily, and I even have some coins in here already, and I can zip that up no problem. So when it comes to the two coin cases, I think that this one is more functional unless you want to wear this as like a little Christmas ornament on your strap or any of your other D-rings. So that is the main difference between these two coin purses. And finally, the LV monogram is slightly bigger on this one versus this one, which is smaller, and you can see the edge here has a bit of leather. I'm not sure if that is vachetta or vachetta, whereas this one is just sewn here with an extra tab. And honestly, those extra gussets, they don't really help it. So I'm not too sure why they had to include it. Maybe it just made it a little different so that you can justify having two coin purses. Next up, let's talk about the Mini Pochette versus the middle-sized bag here on the Multi Pochette. In terms of size, I would say based on my personal measurements that this one is slightly longer by 4 centimeters, it's slightly taller by 2 centimeters, and the base are approximately the same. However, because this is slightly wider, you can accommodate a larger phone. So for example, this is an XS Max Pro, and I can slip that in but at an angle so that fits in there. Whereas I definitely cannot fit this into my mini pochette. So some additional differences is that this has the side tab and it has this chain which you can detach only from one side and carry it as a wrist bag like this, or you could carry it over the shoulder. Whereas with this bag, it's really annoying because this chain, if you remove it, you can see it still has this little hook jutting out, and that might not look too pretty, right? You have these little two hooks, so even if you used it on your own, if you weren't using it with the chain, it might look a little strange with these two little hooks jutting out. However, I do have a solution for that, which I'll talk to you when I talk about the pochette accessoire. So do keep on watching. So the third component I wanted to talk about was the larger bag versus the pochette accessoire. So if you compare the two, the one on the Multi Pochette is about 3 centimeters longer. It is also slightly higher, about 2 centimeters, and the base is actually on the Multi Pochette smaller by 1.5 centimeters. And hence the pochette accessoire has a slightly wider base, so it can carry slightly bit more, although it is slightly shorter. And again, if you look at the patterns, all of the multi pochettes, they have the smaller monogram versus the pochette accessoire, which has the regular monogram, and it has the regular monogram on both sides. And you're really only looking at this middle piece here, where it's got the smaller monograms. And of course, if I haven't mentioned it already, all of the multi pochette accessoire pieces have this Vuitton tab, which I know you got to be a bit careful because if you do get them wet, or they can oxidize, they can change colors, so you need to be a bit careful of that just in case you get caught in the rain or you spill water on it. The interiors are approximately the same. As you can see, they both have a slip pocket on the inside, and so I wouldn't say they are too different. The only difference, as you can see, is that the sewing on the Multi Pochette is sewn along here, whereas here you cannot see an extra layer of fabric for the sewing. And I think it has to do with it having a slightly different canvas on the sides and along the bottom. So I didn't need convincing that I would know this is a practical bag, because I have been using my pochette accessoire as my regular run and gun bag for a very long time. And another difference is that it has this extra tab at the end. It really doesn't bother me, it just sits to the side and it doesn't jut out or anything like that. And what you can see is I have purchased a chain from eBay, and this chain is 110 centimeters, and I can wear this bag crossbody, or I can tie it a bit and throw that over my shoulder. But the nice thing is that this claw, it actually mimics the LV claw, and so it looks like it's just a part of this. This bag originally came with a leather strap, but I like to carry my bags crossbody, and for that reason I got this chain. So let's talk a bit about this chain, because this can come in really handy. So you remember this Multi Pochette middle-sized bag and the unsightly little hooks on the top? Well, there's a solution for that, because either you have to use their little chain, or what you can also do is I've taken this chain and I can actually clip this to the top of this bag so that it doesn't look so unsightly. And voila! Now I can also use this bag by itself as a crossbody bag. And I am approximately 163 centimeters. So not only did I get this bag in a crossbody side, but thanks to Kat L, who introduced me to this eBay seller when she bought her pochette accessoire, they can actually customize the size of your chain. So here I have a second chain. It is 50 centimeters long, and if I wanted to, I could hook this to the middle bag, which again has the two unsightly hooks, and I can use this as a shoulder bag now. And because this is a multifunctional chain, I can also use this for my pochette accessoire, or I can use it on the larger Multi Pochette pouch. So here we are again, and you can see I put this on the larger pouch, and again I can use this over my shoulder, or if I really prefer that longer crossbody chain, I can use that other chain that is 110 centimeters to use as a crossbody or shoulder strap. And honestly, if I do find this a bit too long and I want to make it shorter and I don't want to carry around two chains, I just have to tie a knot and shorten the strap. So there are a lot of ways to wear these SLGs and bags. Now that I have double of every SLG, then you might be thinking, gosh, what is she gonna do with double the SLGs? So I guess I'll use them to rotate as SLGs or as a bag, or eventually if I find that I have too many SLGs, maybe I will sell off some of the SLGs. But honestly, I still really like the Pochette Accessoire despite having the larger bag from the Multi Pochette. And the reason is I find that the capacity on this one is slightly better because it is slightly wider. It does have that extra tab here, but it really doesn't bother me, and I do like it as a grab and go. And I'm also a little worried that this little leather tab could get wet in the rain or get stained over time or change colors over time. So finally, let's move on to the topic of this canvas strap. So this canvas strap has this extra little D-ring, which you can put the little coins purse, or you can hang your favorite accessory on here, whatever that may be, to decorate your bag strap. Now, because I love wide and canvas straps so much, if you've been following me, you know that I prefer wide straps. I did consider getting this also in the khaki so that I can have some colors to switch it up. However, when I looked at the price, have you seen the price of this strap? Because they make you buy the strap with this coins case, as if I need an additional coin case. The price of this strap with the coin case, are you ready, is 7,750 Hong Kong dollars, which is approximately 1,000 US, which was shocking to me because this is a canvas bag, this is a coins purse. Now the coins purse is approximately on the Hong Kong website 3,250 Hong Kong dollars. So if you take off the price of the coins purse, you will get the price of the canvas strap alone in other designs for about $4,500. So basically they forced you that if you want the other strap, either in the khaki or the pink, you must buy this coins purse. However, if you've already seen from the beginning of this video, LV also sells this leather strap for 4,750 Hong Kong dollars. So it's half the price of the canvas plus the coins purse, plus you can use this strap on any of your other LV bags. For example, I use mine on the Palm Springs Mini, and I also have the Pochette Métis. So this is multifunctional and it's made out of leather. So to me, it's better value for money. Or you could go for a different label or a third-party canvas strap, because I really feel that $1,000 for canvas strap plus the coin case, it's a bit too much. And if some of you have already been watching some of my reviews, some of you know that I got a Prada bucket bag, and at the time I also bought a canvas strap. So if you're really enamored with having that little D on the strap, and you know that Prada also has something similar to the Multi Pochette, Prada does make these canvas straps with the D-ring so that you can hang whatever accessory you want on them. And I paid 2,900 Hong Kong dollars for this strap. So instead of paying 4,500 for the LV strap, which may or may not be in a colorway you like, or paying almost 1,000 US dollars for the other colored strap with the coin pouch that they force you to take, why not use a different third-party canvas strap? And if you really want that D-ring, this Prada one was only 2,900 Hong Kong dollars, which is not cheap, but still, it's not LV pricing, right? And I got this in a silver and black color, and if I flip that around, it would show no logo and it would just become a black canvas strap. So my final thoughts on this bag are that I really enjoy this bag. I already knew I would like this bag because I get so much use out of my pochette accessoire. And the additional benefit of this bag is that I can carry a little bit more than just what I regularly put in my pochette accessoire. So recently I've been also taking out additional items like hand sanitizers, masks, and mask covers, and hand wipes. And so the additional capacity is really great for that. And if I really feel that I don't need to use certain items, I can always mix and match the bags, the straps, the different straps that I've showed you in terms of the ones from eBay or from other brands, or just using it as the original way it came. It is very chic, it is very functional, and I appreciate that when I come home from a long day of being outside, I do wipe it down, but I don't know if you're supposed to, so don't take that advice because I don't want to ruin your LV bag. So I hope this has given you some idea on whether you want the SLG or the bag, or if you already have the SLG, do you want the bag, and what are some of the main differences I see between the SLG and the bags. So if you found this video useful, please do like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments down below. And again, I hope to see you next time. Have a fantastic day, stay safe, and see you next time. Bye bye now.